2. Choose faith over fear. By faith, he left Egypt, not fearing the king's anger. He persevered because he saw him who is invisible. That's Hebrews 11:27. Moses chose to live by faith rather than by fear. It was an intentional choice he made about how to live his life. You face the same choice. Will you choose to live by faith or by fear? The Bible says in Hebrews 11:27, by faith he left Egypt, not fearing the king's anger. He persevered because he saw him who is invisible. Moses confronted the most powerful man in the world and basically said, those slaves who are building your pyramids, I'm taking them and we're leaving. You're not going to have slave labor anymore. Let my people go. Moses had every reason to be afraid. He stood against the most powerful man on the planet in those days. Pharaoh was considered a god, and whatever Pharaoh said was the law. Moses was not afraid because he reported to a higher authority than Pharaoh. How can you have that kind of faith? The closer you get to God, the more you'll be filled with faith. The further away you get from God, the more you'll be filled with fear. Cannot overemphasize the importance of living by faith for the rest of your life. The Bible says whatever is not of faith is sin. Romans 14:23. How many times did you sin this week? A lot. So did I. Anything I did in doubt instead of faith was a sin. The Bible says without faith, it is impossible to please God. That's Hebrews 11:6. How many times did you please God this week? Do you want change in your life? Then stop complaining and start believing God is not moved by complaints. God is moved by faith. According to your faith, let it be done to you. That's Matthew 9:29. Your faith has a big impact on what God does in your life. And here's the key, what matters is not the size of your faith, but the size of our God. A little faith in a big God gets big results. Man, that last part. A little faith in a big God gets big results. That's it.